I came to Ackerman originally as a student in the 1980s. I think it was 87.
How long have I been here? It's over 30 years.
I came to Ackerman in 1990.
In September of 2008.
1999.
I started in September of 2009.
1966.
We're 50 years old here. I was 37.
And I came to Ackerman because I felt that Ackerman was unique in New York, unique in the country, unique on the planet.
And once I started in the training program here, a light bulb went off.
What Ackerman does is focus on relationships, and they do this better than anybody.
You have to understand that Nat Ackerman had a vision.
Ackerman's idea was a very simple idea, and the idea was that people live in families. They don't live as individuals.
It was considered to be really a revolution in thought. That the problem is not in the individual, it's between people. It's in relationships.
How to have strong relationships with people isn't that the foundation of everything that we do?
He really wanted to do more than just write a book. He wanted to set up an institute that would teach and do research.
We do three things, and we do three things extremely well. We are the premier postgraduate training institute in the United States, in the world, for couple and family therapy. We run a clinic that treats couples and families here at the institute, and we do clinical research projects.
What people might not know about the Institute is how active we are as thinkers.
I think what's kept us alive is that we've not been traditional. I think the leadership here always valued creativity.
Our staff has, over the years, developed so many of the innovations in family therapy.
By encouraging faculty to take on difficult, challenging clinical problems themselves, where they have to struggle with issues and read widely, attend conferences, keeps the training program alive.
And that's why people come from all over the world to study here.
What Ackerman offers that is truly extraordinary is a clinical training, so that we are always working with real families, with real difficulties, very often at the cutting edge of social change. Let's hear about your case.
Right, so this was a mom whose daughter is in foster care.
Before coming here, I knew how to work individually with children or with parents, but understanding the dynamic and working within that relationship.
We work with a one-way mirror and with videotapes, so that our trainees are being supervised by senior family therapists who are there watching their work every step of the way.
I think he's saying something very important, which is that he feels really maligned.
Sometimes she'd say something, and as soon as she'd say it, I think, oh, of course, like it's so obvious, but I don't know that I would have come to that on my own, certainly not in that moment. Being at Ackerman and getting this kind of training, you know, in 1 year, it would have taken me 5 years to get that level of expertise.
And it is transformational in terms of developing clinical skill.
But I've always considered family therapy a great learning experience which never ends.
We're never done. There's always a new idea. There's always a new way to help.
The impact of this is enormous.
We are influencing thousands and thousands of therapists across the world and tens of thousands of families. Because every time we train a therapist in the way we work, in the way we think, in what we know works, then they go to their community and they see their families, and then they train the therapists in their institute, and those therapists then influence the families that they're seeing.
If one believes that the family is the foundation for great societies, and that I believe that, then Ackerman is a place that's influencing these families around the world.
Many, many people have been served and helped through what's occurred in this small building on the Upper East Side.